Welcome to 286. Listen to how sweet this is. The hush of heaven holds my heart today. The hush of heaven holds my heart today. Father, how still today, how quietly do all things fall in place. This is the day that has been chosen as the time in which I come to understand the lesson that there is no need that I do anything. This should be music to your ears. I know it is to mine. There is no need that I do anything. All things fall in place. In you is every choice already made. In you has every conflict been resolved. In you is everything I hope to find already given me. Your peace is mine. My heart is quiet and my mind at rest. Your love is heaven and your love is mine. Very sweet. The hush of heaven holds my heart today. The stillness of today will give us hope that we have found the way and traveled far along it to a wholly certain goal. Today we will not doubt the end which God Himself has promised us. We trust in Him and in ourselves, who still is one with Him. So that should lay to rest anything that is putting you in distress, anything that you are worrying about, anything that your ego is fretting about, getting you all worked up about, the conflicts that the ego recycles, keeps alive in your mind. It's time to clear and quiet, clean out whatever your mind so that the peace of God, which is yours, can take hold. The hush of heaven holds my heart today. So all things fall in place. There is no need that you do anything. Every choice is already made. Every conflict has already been resolved. Everything that you hope to find is already given you. The peace that you want is already yours. Your heart is quiet. Your mind is at rest. You have the love of God, the love of heaven. It is yours. This is a beautiful lesson. So hopefully it brings you stillness and brings you peace. For lesson 286, Tina Jesus said, the ego does not want peace. The ego does not want peace at all. According to the ego, a day free of fear, free of drama, free of antagonism, upsets, judgments, free of arguments. Well, that sounds like hell to the ego. The ego loves all of that stuff, if the ego can even love. So the ego does not want peace, but you do. You want peace. So make room for the divine. Make room for the divine in your mind. And when you do make room for the divine and you connect with the divine, you contact your guides and your teachers and your life. Yes, it gets more peaceful, but it also gets more interesting because you start to receive information from your guides. And as you connect with the divine, it triggers growth within you. And you get to tune in to knowledge. So when you make room for the divine, you become inspired and you become peaceful. 286 is like, peace is yours. And Tina Jesus is like, the ego don't want that peace. You could take that peace. You can take that peace and run with it. Why doesn't the ego thought system want peace? Well, it thrives on conflict. It thrives on you being fearful. It thrives on your misery. It thrives on drama. So you can see that. You can see that in the world, absolutely. But do you want peace at your heart of hearts? Do you want the hush of heaven to hold your heart? Yeah, I think you do. So Tina Jesus was also saying, like, okay, enjoy the peacefulness too, because it's not like once you're at peace, your life is boring. No, it becomes more exciting because you're inspired, you're tuned into knowledge, you receive information, you contact your guides and teachers, you get triggered into further, more expansive growth. So a peaceful life to the ego means a boring life, but it is anything but. So what have you? Do you want the peace or not? You can be held in it today. If all you got to do is make room. All you got to do is make a space in your mind for the divine. So I think that meditating, quieting, how do you get the hush of heaven? I mean, honestly, I love taking a bike ride for that very reason. It gives my body something to do and it sort of clears my mind. But how do you like to clear your mind to make room for the divine? Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 286, Insights. The hush of heaven holds my heart today. What a wonderful opportunity I have today. I can practice holding the hush of heaven in my heart as I go through my day. I can practice remembering that every choice has already been made. I merely have to open to the Holy Spirit and receive every decision as I appear to need it. I can rest in that quiet place in my mind as I go through my daily activities. I can know that the peace of heaven is mine right now to receive and extend. I can remember that everything I need has been given me and that I am safe in the mind of God. I have never left. I can carry this in my heart and in my mind as I go through this day. What a wonderful opportunity I have to practice remembering the truth that all are in heaven today. All the seeming problems of this world, a sense of lack and loneliness, a sense of weakness and vulnerability, guilt and anger, are the effect of wanting to be independent of God, our source. In our source, we have everything we need, but we deny our source when we seek to be independent. By the grace of God, all that I need remains one with me, even when I deny it by seeking independence. I need only make the decision to give up nothing, and I will receive everything. I do not need to earn what is already mine. I simply need to stop denying it. With the Holy Spirit's help, I can learn to recognize that every image in this world offers me nothing. As I learn his happy lesson, I easily lay down the empty images and receive the gifts of God. His peace and joy return to my awareness, and I remember the hush of heaven holds my heart today. Oh yes, grace, the unmerited gift, burdening us with only one request, that we simply accept it. For acceptance is the answer to all our problems today, and denial the source of all our distress. The first recognizes and revels in the holy instant, and the latter stamps a foot in an egotistical temper tantrum and rejection, demanding that we should have it as we wish it and not as it is. Peace and be still. The grace of God extends forever. Pathways of Light, So what are you going to do with that today? Are you going to be held in the hush of heaven? Let your heart be held. There's so many H's in that statement. Very happy statement indeed when you realize that when they say give up nothing, that's because illusions are nothing. So you're giving up nothing for everything that is yours, everything that God wills for you, everything that you want. And really, at the end of the day, everybody truly just wants peace of mind. They do want happiness and joy and love and all that too. But it really starts, I think, with peace of mind. So create that peace of mind, do your lesson, make space for the divine, make space for Holy Spirit to guide. If you get overwhelmed because you fall into the ego thought system, you get overwhelmed with a decision, the smalls feel so big in the ego thought system. Say, I need do nothing. All this decision has already been made. And just comfort yourself with that. Get yourself talked into a quieter, calm, peaceful state. And then the solution is actually right there waiting for you. But when you get all crazy in the ego thought system and you get all upset and you're like drowning in drama, you don't see the solution. You don't feel the peace. You do not have a space for the divine in your life. So on that note, what are you going to do with it?